Happy Friday, guys. How y'all doing?
Why is that not
What?
this was so far behind. Like, what is it? What the fuck the live button
Says 2 seconds off.
What's up, y'all?
Happy Friday. Hopefully y'all having a decent week. It's hard to ask if y'all having a good one nowadays, but hopefully y'all having a decent one at least. Ugh. How? They don't even make sense. Child, alright. The decisions people make. Somebody said they considering Aquafina as Rosalina in the new Mario movie.
Fuck no.
How? Like
Get
how?
somebody else to do it.
How?
Get somebody else to do it.
That's something new that YouTube did. I don't know what the crowns mean. It's something that got to do with chatting though. It's between her or Anne Hathaway. How is that even like? That's not even in the same like. Anne Hathaway and Aquafina, they don't even go together. That don't even go together. Not you been watching this since 9th grade. We got you through some tough days. Keep it up. Well, I'm glad we did. What's up, Marco? Not a lot has happened since the last real talk. Child. In America, yeah.
So let's talk about Gen V.
Yeah, because we might not be here long. I'm ready to eat today, I ain't gonna lie. My stomach hurt. This new medicine be having me fucked up.
South Africa, what's up, man? Like, you know, like, I'm trying to go to South Africa. Like, I really am. Like, that butt tentacles is
I need to see if they accepted me in that black in Thailand group. Butt tentacles is crazy. Yeah, I don't know why a lot of people say they didn't know it was back. Maybe they didn't do good marketing. I don't know. It came back out Wednesday. We did 3 episodes because they dropped 3 like they do with The Boys or other shows, and we posted it on Patreon. So if you want to watch it, it's on Patreon. If y'all never been to Patreon, we running a special. There's like a post you could watch to get 25% off your first month. So y'all can check that out if you've never been to Patreon. But all 3 episodes up. We also watching To Be Hero X. We about to wrap that up. Did a couple reaction requests.
Yeah, reaction requests go get done. Don't even worry about that. We catching up on that shit. That shit gotta get done.
This your first time catching us live? Well, welcome.
What's happening?
Now she need to do some blood bending like an Avatar. She probably can do a lot because then like, and I definitely feel like Cypher is that Dr. Godokin's son.
Somebody said something interesting. What if that is Dr. Godokin? Just like he froze himself or something.
Well, they showed how he looked though, so I mean, he'd have to look totally different for that to be the case because they showed him at the beginning of the flashback when they had that fire and all the people's booty cheeks was busting open. I wonder if they got Avatar in that universe. I like how the death of Chance's character wasn't treated as an afterthought. It actually impacts the story. Yeah. I mean, people that respect the characters actually do stuff like that if they have the time to. Like, if it's something that happened after the show already done and it's finna come out, it ain't really much you could do about that, but put up a rest in peace. But they were still filming or hadn't started filming yet.
Yeah, I don't think they started filming.
That's why they were able to do it.
But it actually makes sense how his character passed away, because it's the same thing with his dad. And he wasn't as strong as his dad. He was young, and
His dad more mature and got more experience, so
yeah. And he was trying to get his friends out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get us out of here. I'm going to get us out of here. So it's like,
nah, they made it seem like his character committed suicide though, because he was like he was doing that knowing he was killing himself. So,
but like, this is the chance. Like, I'm gonna sacrifice myself to get y'all out of here. If I can get this door open, y'all can go wild. Mm-hmm. Like, I get it. Like, we can go wild out here. Y'all, at least y'all can. Like, Jordan, like, you can.
It's interesting that Marie is Project Odessa though. So like, it's just real interesting. Like, is she the only one ever, or just the only one they got on file? Cause somebody asked earlier when I was streaming, is what's the lady name that died? Was she one of them, since she could do like the blood stuff too? The one from The Boys. What was her damn name? I can't even think of the lady name. They got that statue of her up now.
Oh yeah.
Victoria Newman. But I'm like, it said all the babies had died except for her, so. But you gotta remember, when they started Project Odessa, Homelander wasn't even around then. What year was that they did that shit? That was like way back when they first started testing shit. Like, I don't think she probably could kill Homelander. Like, that's probably why they want to use her as a weapon, in case they need to put him down, since he's super strong. But if you fast forward all them years ago when they was first doing the research, Homelander probably was a baby, if anything at all. Cause look at how old, if that dude is the son, he looked like he in his 40s. Him and Homelander look like they could be around the same age. And your dad was doing this, so. The most shocking death of the show or the series was Victoria. Someone in the new generation gonna be stronger than Homelander for sure. It's possible. I feel like their powers always come with like a caveat though. I'm just wondering if when The Boys is over, somebody said they had 2 spinoff announced already, but I don't know. I don't know what they trying to
your
do.
PC?
Yeah, I've said that before. I don't know why it does that, but yeah.
Some scratches monitor.
Ain't no telling with folks that are in here, especially if probably not, to be honest, because we trying to move away from regular reactions and doing more other stuff. So if it ain't something that you're gonna catch on Patreon, probably not. Somebody need to tell Marvel to stop sharing Avengers news and Spider-Man behind the scenes. Feel like I seen the whole movie already. Emma is definitely going to be powerful before the season ends. She just needs to manage her emotions better.
Fucking Marvel is in a fall off state. So it is what they gonna do. Whatever they gotta do to pique y'all interest, especially now.
What's up, Prodigy?
What's up?
I don't know. I enjoy Gen V though. I be forgetting how ignorant the shit is with the blood and gore and guts and everything else. But yeah, I don't know what the end game is. Like they could, but like I said, they might have noticed with her ability she would be able to take somebody like Homelander down, but like she wasn't created for that purpose. I don't think. Cause then you gotta remember, don't they still got that virus that kills Soups too? Don't they still got that somewhere? Or that's what they was?
I thought they did. Yeah.
Cause that's what I think they was trying to give Homelander at first. So they still got that floating around too. But I don't know. People be feeling sorry for Kate. I don't. Like I know they young, but they not kids. You out here fucking brainwashing everybody and murdering people and shit, and then acting like somebody's supposed to feel bad because you got your wig split. Literally, no, I don't. I really don't.
They need to stop spoiling all the surprises. Trey, it's almost if they're afraid that Doomsday is going to flop. They are afraid Doomsday is going to flop. Let me break that down to you. With the and we're going to take it back to Jonathan Majors. When that, like I said, when Jonathan Majors' situation happened and they fired him, you didn't know which way to go. So you went with the most unorthodox story ever to save your universe. Let's bring back RDJ as Doom. These movies are going to cost $800 million for 2 movies to make. You cannot make less than $2 billion on both of these movies. You have to. That's a non-negotiable. These movies have to make $2 billion.
Yeah, I heard
2,
she passed
not
away.
1.5, not 1.8, not 1.9 and some change. These movies have to make, both of them, $2 billion.
But yeah, I heard she passed away. I didn't know who she was before then, but I thought that she passed away. She was the baby.
And like, here's the thing. And I might be lowballing on the $2 billion. It might have to make 2.5, both of them, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But here's what, when you brought Robert Downey Jr. back, that was the expectation. You wouldn't have had that expectation with Jonathan Majors. You could have gotten away with 1.5, 1.7, you know what I'm saying? Even 2 billion. You could have got away with it. And even 1.3 would have been like successful in the eyes of the people. Now you brought RDJ. Nothing less than 2. Nothing less.
I agree.
You,
Quincy, they college age. They old enough.
You set yourself up for that fail. Because if it doesn't, and whose fault is that? Because Kevin Feige, you're scared. You're scared. You gave in to peer pressure.
Yes, Demon Slayer was amazing. Don't listen to nobody online. If y'all watch Demon Slayer and want to see the movie, see it, because it was fucking amazing. There was nothing they could have did, I don't feel like, to make it more amazing to me. And I was so shook on certain parts.
And
so it's good.
And the Russos being back don't mean anything.
Nah, I don't recommend you watch that shit in 4DX because you got to be strong to do that. But
yeah, so like the Russos being back is good, but
people keep wanting them to recreate Infinity War Endgame, and like you can't always like get that. Some stuff is just a once in a lifetime situation.
Here's what I want y'all to understand. Here's why the movies might not make what they want them to make. Robert Downey Jr. being back is great and all that.
What's up, Anson?
But you just getting... I'm going to tell you what they going to do. They going to trace these stories back to everything that happened in the Infinity Saga. Some kind of way. They're going to try to tie that shit together to make it seem like all this has been in the works. And when you watch the movie, you go remember what Trey said, because you're going to be like, damn, Trey said this shit. Some kind of way, Doom got a hold of our Iron Man's body, because that's going to be the emotional tug you need to be connected with the character, right? That's our Iron Man, that's our RDJ, right? That's our Tony. So that's how he got the body. He put his mind in that body. That's why he's gonna be messed up probably on the face and all that, scarred up from the snap. Cool, right? Oh, that's so messed up. He took out, like, he didn't let him rest in peace and right? Then you go get all the other Avengers that are dead or that died on his team. You're going to have Scarlet Witch on his team. That's an emotional toll. You're going to have Captain Hydra. You're going to have the Scarlet Witch, the Black Widow. The only two you're not going to have are Thor and Hulk.
Yes.
And that's going to be the thing. When he kills Hulk or kill Thor, that's going to be like, oh, shit.
40X is wild. I think they be skeeting water on folks, too. I think they be doing the wind, the water, the chairs be rocking, all of that. Let me go back to what I was.
Even the reboot was gonna happen anyway, even without Doom, y'all. This is what people don't understand about Secret War. What happened?
And I'm waiting on you to finish because these comments keep going.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, we heard that Paramount trying to buy Warner Brothers. Will it help them? We don't know.
The reboot was gonna happen anyway. Secret Wars was always supposed to be a thing. It was supposed to be Kang Dynasty, then Secret Wars.
I forgot the name of the bayou, but I have been hearing about the murders here. But you want my professional true crime extravaganza opinion? I feel like when they found out that all them people started dying at Lady Bird Lake in Austin and people kept drawing attention to it, that killer moved down here and started killing down here. Because how soon as they bring up the Lady Bird Lake killer and all the bodies that they finding, now I ain't hearing about Lady Bird Lake, but I'm hearing about here.
Yeah, I get the variant Doctor Doom thing. I feel like the variant Doctor Doom is the one from the Fantastic Four universe, but he's already learned how to manipulate space-time and go between dimensions, and he took Tony's body, put his mind in that body.
I don't know, bro. It's so much shit that's like, it ain't like falling off, but it's like y'all be having a formula for stuff and then y'all change it because of people's opinions. And they don't even be good opinions. Y'all don't even listen to the good opinions. Y'all listen to the trash. I don't know why y'all go with the trash of everything that y'all do. But we'll see how it turn out though. Like, I feel like Doomsday and Secret Wars will be good movies. I still don't feel like it's gonna outdo Infinity War Endgame, but that's my opinion. That's my opinion. Like, I feel like they getting you with the nostalgia from like the old characters, and then, you know what I'm saying, literally just to turn around and kill half of them and give y'all new characters.
That's
like,
all. That's all they doing. This wasn't planned out. This wasn't we go let y'all take a break and then y'all go come back in a few years and then we go reboot the whole franchise. That's all they trying to do. Let's go end how it began with Robert Downey Jr. But we did that already. It ended with him, like with the whole saga. It ended with him. But now it's like, no, it's the whole universe is gonna end with him. That's what we're going on, and that's what we're banking on for that money.
Now, one thing I am excited about is, like, after they did Fantastic Four and we got like a good brand of Fantastic Four this time, I'm excited to see what they do with X-Men. Just like, nothing really was wrong with the old X-Men, but I'm excited to see what they could do with it. Like, I feel like it still could be so much better, but I don't know, bro. Maybe I feel like it'd be too much shit that be changing hands and then people don't make sure shit be right.
I mean, it don't matter if Doomsday finished, like, cause they gotta get right back to filming like in January. They gotta
you can hire people that know shit about comics, and them bitches turn around and try to write a fanfic. So it's just a matter of, this is where we trying to go with it, and get them people to get them scripts, read them, and see if they good, and if not, do some rewrites. Stop trying to let people fucking make their own shit out of nothing. You want to take characters that you like and make up the story that you want for them, and that ain't what we want.
I'm scared for the Stormcaster. They fuck up.
If they fuck up Stormcast, ain't nobody watching that else. Ain't nobody. We not watching it. It's too much anime and other shit out here to watch. We watch some fucking garbage. But they ain't. I mean, you can't help but rush when people. Everything they do is, oh, when we gonna get this? When we gonna get that? Or I'm tired of watching the TV shows and all this kind of shit. So that's them. That's all. Like, y'all had the formula. But y'all let people punk y'all out of doing shit the right way because you got 10 people complaining versus 100 that ain't. But like, if you knew the shows weren't created for people to have to watch everything, you just trying to introduce characters, that's on that person if they choose not to watch that shit or not. Like, if you choose to go into a movie, which most people do, not knowing shit about half the characters, then you have nothing to say at the end of the movie. You can't complain about nothing because you chose to go in half blind.
Like, motherfuckers showing up to Endgame and never watched another MCU movie. You just going because of the hype of everybody else in the world. How fucking crazy is that? I mean, I've never seen the other movies. Then why the fuck are you here?
I expected them to kill off all characters too, but yes, there's no new character progression. Nobody wants to see certain people. People calling them mid is like, but y'all throwing people in storylines nobody know. That's why I was like, how the fuck they gonna have young Avengers and we ain't even never did nothing but meet half of them. I don't even know half of their names. They ain't never did no training together. Ain't got nothing set up. Y'all mentioning shit. Like, just like in Daredevil, they mentioned that Miss Marvel was in like LA or some shit like that. Like, she training. With who? Doing what? Like, what are we doing?
There's like when they kill characters in Doomsday, you gonna be like, you're not gonna care. Cause Shuri's dying. Like, when they kill these characters, you won't give a fuck. Like, and I can't believe it's been 5 years since he passed. Had Chadwick still been here, that would have been a character death that would have been like, oh, hell no. It would have rocked the theaters. Because we already seen it. We like, again? Like when Spider-Man died in Infinity War, that shook theaters. We had just seen this kid for 2 years as Spider-Man. He came in 2016 in Civil War, then in Infinity, then in his own movie, in Civil War, then in Civil War, and then Homecoming. Then we get him in this movie. It's like this is the third time we've seen this kid, and people were bawling their eyes out. You don't have that right now. You're gonna get that because characters are older. When Toby dies, and when his Spider-Man comes back, when he dies, when Andrew dies.
Yeah, I saw Daredevil already got picked up for season 3.
Like, those
to
are
be fair, they already had season 2 mostly done anyway because season 1 was supposed to be more episodes and they changed their mind and broke it down and chopped it up. So Daredevil was good though. That's some of the best TV stuff they probably done put out.
That I feel
they
like,
gotta not have Punisher if they ain't gonna let him kill people though. You can't have Frank and motherfuckers not be getting clapped up.
That's the thing about Doomsday. Doomsday's supposed to be the first rated R Avengers movie. That's what they're doing now. It can't be anything else. You can't sit here and say you about to have Doomsday and have Deadpool in the movie and try to go PG-13. I don't know why Avengers movies haven't been rated R anyway.
I don't know why either, because at the end of the day, them children gonna watch whatever they gonna watch. Like, they be making it seem like it be for the kids. Kids see worse at school. And y'all worried about them, they superheroes. Them kids know them superheroes be fucking people up. They been fucking people up since the 80s, the 90s, whatever. That's what they do.
But see, they scared. You know why they scared to make Avengers movie R-rated? Because not everybody can see it. And parents want to drop their kids off at the theater, let them see the movie, and then go ahead. But see, this is the thing about back in the day versus now. Everybody's much more sensitive now. So it's like, you could drop your kids off at an R-rated movie if back in the day, and as long as the parents pay for the movie.
You know what? I don't agree with everybody's sensitive now. I feel like everybody's offended and entitled now. you're not sensitive when you see people getting their shit blown off and then you just scrolling like it ain't nothing. You're not sensitive to anything. Motherfuckers are entitled. And then I don't know, like I don't feel like people are sensitive. I just feel like people just angry and they like to complain about shit. Cause you mad that your child watching A, B, C, and D. Why you not worried about what your child watching? Like that's on the parent. That's what parental controls are for. And then to be fair, kids gonna find a way to do it anyway. Whether it's at school, they friend, whatever, pirating or whatever. Like kids gonna always find a way. Cause soon as you tell them not to do something, they get curious about it. Soon as it's, oh, you shouldn't be watching this, they're gonna be like, oh, well, what's in it that I don't need to see?
Like, yeah, when I was a kid, like the game to play was Mortal Kombat. I was like, why can't I play this? I see this stuff on TV all the time. I see it in live action, so I'm like, so I can watch. So you mean tell me I can watch Will Smith and Martin Lawrence shoot up people in Bad Boys, but I can't play this video game? I'm like, it didn't make sense.
Like kids don't have a childhood because y'all won't turn in these pedophiles. Don't make it seem like, oh, kids ain't having a childhood because they watching the Punisher shoot somebody up because they killed his family. No, it's because y'all won't prevent kids from getting shot up in school, which is one. Cause like, what kind of childhood I got if I gotta send my child to school with a bulletproof backpack on? What kind of childhood is that? What kind of childhood is, oh, my child ain't making home from school because this fake ice cream truck snatched him? Like, them movies ain't doing nothing to their ass. They always try to blame society's actions on video games and movies. That's not it. That's art. That's an outlet for them kids. And like, a lot of that stuff is useful in some situations. Like, when people go to the extreme, they go to the extreme either because they parents ain't teach them shit or they seeing the wrong shit at school or whatever. Like, it ain't, most normal kids ain't gonna fucking do no stupid ass shit like that. Not I couldn't even watch Shaft back in the day.
What you think about eating?
You feel like you want to eat ramen or you don't feel like going there? Unless you don't want to go back to Bubbles again, I know. So what else would you want? You graduated what? 2025. I kid you not, the mail. Is that supposed to be metal detectors and policemen and security guards and the things we weren't allowed to do? They made that a real day. This is when I feel like I'm gonna give y'all a good analogy right quick. Have y'all ever done something wrong to somebody? Not even nothing like fucked up, but you feel so guilty you either over explain or you overcorrect because you feel like you did something wrong. Say for instance, you stole a piece of candy out your mama's purse, or you took your brother's favorite toy and it got broke and you ain't want nobody to find out or some shit like that. You know how you like, oh, have you seen my toy? Oh no, I ain't seen that. You left it. Maybe this happened, maybe that happened, or you know what? When I get a couple extra dollars, I'll just take you and go get you some shit, or you know what I'm saying? It's like, why are y'all doing that? Why are y'all doing that? That shit is so sus, and it's like nobody's looking at the people that's on the same side as that person. Cause why are y'all doing that? For nobody else. Why are y'all doing that? At this point, America is the new Russia. That's where we are. Media is about to be censored. People already getting fired for their opinions. Not even fucked up opinions, just their opinions on air. Like, that's a dictatorship. I don't understand, like, how people don't get that. Motherfuckers' constitutional rights being violated every day. And the best people can do is, we gonna boycott Target. We gonna boycott this streaming service. Ain't nobody trying to go outside and do no real shit. But I bet you America was shut down in 5 hours if everybody stopped paying their mortgage, all their bills, didn't buy no groceries for 2 weeks, no gas, stop using these apps and these streaming services. Like if you stop being comfortable for half a day, that would shut America down for weeks, if not months. People too comfortable. Cause they can't put us all out at the same time. They can't evict us all. But you always gonna have that one or two that's like, I'm not doing that. I need my Uber Eats. Like, and that's all it would take is you being uncomfortable for half a day. A week. If you could go a week being uncomfortable, that would shut this shit down for months. There's so many people who pockets tore back and they would try to make changes then because now you see what it's like to not really have no money. But let's not forget they didn't want a black woman in office because of her emotions. And what we get now. I just seen a whole gold statue of this man at the Capitol holding a Bitcoin. And I'm like, is this fucking for real? Like, we making gold statues of motherfuckers now? Because you did what? Yeah, I don't know if this shit real or not, but this shit popped up on my shit the other day. At the Capitol. For what? Don't play with my face like that, because what's great about it? Y'all getting scammed daily. Ain't no real jobs. Everything overpriced. All the food and water poison. What's great? Y'all seen that beef they had in Walmart that looked like an arm? You seen it?
That's what it looked like. I didn't know what the fuck it
Think
was.
about what your arm look like, and if you cut that shit out, the muscle and everything. Think about what they look like. They look like an arm with no hand. I forgot what type of meat it was.
Beef tenderloin.
I wonder if they took it down. Oh, here it is. What that look like, bro? That look like an arm or a leg. Literally.
I look like an arm of a 6-foot motherfucker.
Not the first thing I look over there and say, oh no. This why motherfuckers need to stop shopping at Walmart, because I know where y'all stay, y'all got a local grocery store that y'all can support.
Nah, I don't. I haven't played Spark and Zero since the first time I played it.
Like if you look at the video closely, like even it look like muscle. Like it don't look. I ain't never seen no beef tenderloin look like that. That's all I'm saying.
Let me see that shit again.
Look at it. Like I wish they would get the writing off of it so you can see it. That shit look like muscle. It looked like an arm or a leg. At the bend, it looked like an elbow or a knee. And I seen people in the comments, that motherfucker's like, bitch, I'm a professional butcher. I ain't never seen no beef tenderloin look like this. Somebody said, that is not meat. Somebody said that shit.
Yeah, that ain't no beef.
Somebody said that is not beef. I'm gonna start going to the local butcher and get my meat. At the end of the day, I trust HEB. I really, really, not that would break my heart if HEB was on some whole shit. Cause HEB all about Texas. If they was on some whole shit, I would be hurt. But your girl about to start going to the local butcher. Oh, and why y'all here? Cause we probably finna go soon. Y'all click the link in my description to help your girl sell some of her stuff. I got soaps and oils and everything. Everything 25% off automatically. Natural products, not formaldehyde and human skin. You know what I'm saying? So y'all shop. Not just a Titan leg. Yeah, I gotta start. It's Aldi or HEB for me, and if I need to get it, I got the Costco thing too. If you want to check it out one day, and then other than that, I'm gonna have to go to. I'm support your local butcher, guys. You can see the cows out there eating. You know where it came from. You need that coffee soap. Do I got more coffee soap? Brew Bliss. I don't know if I got no more.
People in the comments talking about it's a league. No, bro. That's
Yeah, I got 3 left, I think.
There you go.
Yeah, we heard of Yellow Jackets. We watched like the first couple episodes on Patreon. Yeah, that's on TikTok. Not you gonna need to investigate it, please. Just type in beef tenderloin Walmart and you'll find the video. Are we gonna do a review for the Demon Slayer movie? I don't feel like there needs to be one. The movie was good. I mean, I don't talk about certain shit because people like to spoil. We anime only, so as soon as we talk about the first part, somebody gonna say some shit about.
But wait till so and so chop so and so head off, and then I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Yeah, so that's why you don't get anime shit over here like that.
No, you don't, and you won't.
But if I find it and it's good quality, we might watch it again one day for Patreon though.
I'm like, I don't.
But yes, I be telling y'all every day when I get off stream now, stay safe because it's real weird out here. Real weird.
I forgot what I got spoiled on that just put me in a real fucked up mood for weeks. I forgot what the fuck it was. What the fuck was it?
Excuse me.
Was it Boku no? What was it?
I got spoiled on My Hero and you got mad. I don't know about you getting spoiled on My Hero.
Was it you that got spoiled?
Yes. Well, I got spoiled on Dobby and Endeavor.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe that what it was. That shit put me in a fucking.
I might have to read the manga too because 4 years is crazy.
Sisters? What about sisters?
Oh, you got an attitude with somebody one day because they asked you something about sisters and you said you don't watch it and then they started talking about it anyway.
No. That it was no. Somebody spoiled me on something. It wasn't. It's sisters I don't give a fuck about. Like no, I was mad about that, but I'm talking about I was mad for weeks because like y'all know this is how my mind works. Once I know something, I can dissect that shit.
Listen, I know some of y'all come in here and don't agree with what we say, but if you gonna talk shit, at least speak proper English so I can understand if you talking shit or not. Because sometimes I can't tell if y'all be agreeing with what we saying or if y'all trying to talk shit, and that's sad. And that's why half of y'all don't know shit because y'all read on the 3rd grade level and that's it, and they pass y'all. And they want y'all dumb like that so y'all don't know y'all right so they can get away with shit. So,
I got spoiled on one thing on Demon Slayer.
4 years for what? You know the Demon Slayer movie is 2 years in between each movie. So you get another one in 27 and another one in 29.
And like, and this is why I hate, this is the only reason I hate.
Not that didn't Usher spoil you. He did something. I don't know if he spoiled me, but I know he did some shit with Jujutsu Kaisen and then he didn't even like, cause you know they be doing that daddy's home shit and they kept having Gojo on it or something like that. And he was spoiling people. He ain't spoiled me, but people was getting spoiled online and they was complaining. And then he didn't even do the song at the Super Bowl. I remember that because I was laughing about it. I was like, nah, him spoiling people on Jujutsu Kaisen and then didn't even do the fucking Daddy's Home song at the Super Bowl. So many uneducated people in the country. Like how COVID definitely helped. Because when COVID hit and everybody was at home, they didn't give a fuck about nothing. The teachers, half of the teachers quit or died. and then the kids weren't learning shit and they just passed them. And then when you got parents who can't check their kids' homework because they got to work 3 jobs to pay rent and keep the lights on, that's why I seen a boy. This is coming from a parent because everybody ain't got kids, and y'all entitled to your opinion. I seen a kindergarten teacher sit down with a little boy and try to get him to read a sentence. He was reading the letters as numbers, y'all. Like, when I tell you my heart was like, she kept telling him, these are letters, they're not numbers. And he kept saying 5, 7, 3, 1. Like, he kept saying it, and she was trying to get him to fucking read. Like, I can literally pull up the video, y'all. And so many people in the comment was like, his parents ain't teach him shit, blah, blah. But, like, y'all gotta remember, that's what Head Start was for. And they cut all them Head Start programs. Like, they expect kids to come to school knowing they name, address, phone number, ABCs, 1, 2. That's what kindergarten was supposed to be for, so they can learn that shit. And you cut Head Start, and then if all the parents, if you got a single parent or you got a 2-parent household, and then they always working, they ain't always got time to sit down and be like, do A, B, C, and D. Like, I'm making just enough to put food on the table. Y'all always blame the parents. It's some people that be literally out here working 3 jobs so they kids can eat and don't have time to sit with them doing shit that the teachers are supposed to do at school. That's where they supposed to learn at. Like, yes, it helps if you got a household where you got a mom or a dad that can sit down and let me help you with your homework, or make sure you read this book, or make sure you know that. But when I was growing up, that's what Head Start was for, and pre-K. So you can learn all that shit prior to going to school. But if they don't have those programs and the parents don't have time to sit with the kids and do that, then that's what you end up having. And he in kindergarten, you think they're going to flunk on kindergarten? No. Whatever he don't learn, they finna send him to 1st grade. Whatever he don't learn over there, they going to send him to 2nd. He might start failing junior high. If then. Depending on what school district he in. Everything that a child does ain't always on the parents. Some kid, that boy could be dyslexic and they don't have the money to get him diagnosed. You just don't know. People be online always ready to jump down somebody's neck not knowing the full story.
And they're worse off parent than, like, shit's crazy.
And that's me saying that from a perspective of me and Trey, before we got on YouTube, finding out our child was autistic, and then it taking a year before somebody contacted us back to even get him seen. Like, that costs people time. That's time he could have been learning. That's time he could have been diagnosed. That's time he could have been doing something else. But I'm telling y'all, from our point of view, we did everything we could in our power to make sure he was good. But if the money ain't there, it's only so much you can do when you got to depend on the system. Like, we didn't have no YouTube money. We was working. Like, we was regular. He was working. I was working. And then you got to go through Medicaid, Texas Children Book. You sign the papers to get an appointment and send them off, and you don't hear back from them for a year. You in waiting for a year to just for them to diagnose your child, not even figure out what you got to do next. Then when he got diagnosed, you thinking you're gonna have some kind of liaison to tell you where now you need to do A, B, C, and D. Now that he has this, and somebody just emails you 50 forms, and you got to figure it out. That's why every time I get on here, I tell y'all, thank God for Kelly, because Kelly has a son. He's grown now. He graduated. That's autistic. And she helped me through all that. That's the only way Ty ever got into this homeschooling shit for his autism, was because of her. Because I was literally like pulling my hair out, trying to figure out what the fuck I was supposed to do for my child. Not just saw y'all tweet about Dr. Stone. Child, Dr. Stone has stressed me the last month.
I'm done.
The last 4 episodes that stressed the fuck out of me. Cause what was you going through, sir? Or ma'am, whoever that made the damn shit. Like, what was you going through? But it's like, bro, you don't have those neighborhoods no more where like everybody looked out for each other. Making sure people kids cool. You got disrespectful ass kids. You got kids that's not disrespectful or maybe hungry or need help. Then when you help them, they mom and daddy mad. Cause that make them look some kind of way. Why you doing more for my child than me? Like, it wasn't like that back then when we was coming up. When I was coming up, I knew all the kids in my neighborhood. I might not knew all their parents, but all the kids played together. We all running outside together. You had people you didn't fuck with. You had people you did. My neighbor was at my house damn near every day. We weren't even the same age. She was younger than me. She was at my house damn near every day. It's like, nobody gives a fuck about nobody no more. Not like that. I don't know, because they all like moved and split up and went somewhere.
I think
so
he's
I
still
know.
up north, though.
But it's just like, I don't know. Some of y'all need Jesus, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Some of y'all need Jesus, God, the Holy Ghost, and a good slap in the face.
Wait, what?
I saw a TikTok where the mom did the kids' homework and she got most of them wrong. And the one answer,
Like, y'all, I'm gonna tell
because they do new math now, though. They do shit the new way when you could have did it the old way and still get the same answer. But everybody want to feel smart.
y'all, when I be seeing, like, when I be seeing people type on TikTok, like, and they content creators, and they make a sentence and they like have it on the screen, and it's incorrect English, I just be like, does this person speak English? Is this their first language? That's my first thought. And then I hear them speak, I be like, you can't even form a sentence.
Thank you for your order, Zach.
Fuck punctuation, right? Because I don't know if you trying to make a statement, you're excited, you asking a question. But I'm like, what the fuck is how you something? But I'm like, it's not. They're not using the right words in the sentence.
Grammar.
The grammar is fucking horrible.
Nah, I'm from the country, but I know how to use correct grammar.
I be like, why the fuck, like?
Oh, I meant to tell y'all, if anybody orders from my store and spend over $50, the first 3 orders to do that get a free hair oil with they order. Y'all do with that information with y'all.
It ain't even about commas with me. I'm like, I get the, like, that's what I'm saying with punctuation. I ain't worried about it. Like, not.
Kids don't know how to write in cursive. They don't know how to use. Now all of a sudden in Texas, you have to legally take a finance class before you graduate, which hold my son, by the way, because he got in culinary finally his last year, and he had to give that up to take finance. Because you gotta have that before you graduate now. Y'all want to wait last minute to try to teach them some shit now. Y'all should have been teaching finance before you go to college. That's how they get you when you go to college and you end up in all that debt because you don't know shit about finance. You don't know how to write a check. You don't know credit or debit. Don't know nothing about none of that shit before you go to college, and that's how you end up getting all your debt.
Wait, so he couldn't take his culinary class?
Nope, because he ain't had no room to switch nothing else around. Everything else he needed, that was the only class he didn't need, so he had to put the finance class there.
That's fucking crazy. I know he was pissed.
He just ain't worried about that. That's why I be like, long as he get his work done in school, I be trying to let him make it because all this shit trash.
He was pissed.
And then now you can't have the phones in schools. And he trying to change his algebra teacher because he was like, his algebra teacher, like, he don't understand, but the teacher not trying to break it down to where he can understand. So he trying to get a new teacher. And I'm like, go talk to your counselor and your principal.
Yeah, go talk to your counselor.
Notate. I was like, every time you ask your teacher to help you and they don't, or they help somebody else, notate that shit so that you got it, because what we not about to do is fail your senior year because the teacher being bullshit on some bullshit.
I'll go over there Monday. I'm not in the mood.
I mean, you can go, but the way shit set up now is like you gonna be wasting your time.
I ain't wasting my time.
He already talked to the principal and got that shit wrote down and filled out to get another teacher. So, because if you doing all your work at school and there's nothing you can like bring home to get help with, and then like if you don't understand it at school, it's like, what's the point? It's like they don't really have homework. It's like they pile everything up so you to do it at school so they can go and grade it. And then if you don't understand it, it's like I miss when teachers actually like teaching.
No, I'll go over there.
Do what you feel like you gotta do, big dog.
You know I will.
Because that school full, so if it's just a situation where like he can't switch, then he can't switch.
Then that motherfucker go answer his goddamn question.
But he can answer the question, him still not understand, because it's like it could be your method of teaching. Some people just can't teach worth shit. That's just like everybody don't. If I give y'all an algorithm right now, 10 of y'all might understand, 10 of y'all might not. If I try to break it down and you still don't understand it, because that's the only way I know how to do it, what can I do about that? Every teacher don't know how to teach everybody.
In teaching, you're supposed to have multiple methods of teaching.
Them motherfuckers got jobs because half of the teachers died or quit during COVID. So all these new motherfuckers is there for a job. Just like you got Teacher Bay, the bitch that's been online because of how she dressed, but then I hear her talk and you don't sound like you can form a correct sentence, but you a teacher. Like I said, motherfuckers is online and teaching to get a check, and they doing TikToks to make a back check because you teach it. I'm like, it's the teachers that really give a fuck about their classroom and their kids. Them be the ones y'all don't jump stupid for. Because I still don't forget that lady I told you about. Where like she went on TikTok and got her following to donate all the shit that her class would need for the year. So the kids won't have to do nothing. She went on vacation and came back and all the teachers had stole all her shit. That's okay. I'm going to bring it to the school and I'm going to let the school know that I'm filing police reports on all of y'all. Ain't going to be no teachers teaching this year. Because all of y'all going to jail for theft. We gonna teach the kids not to steal in live action. That's what we gonna do. Cause ain't no way in hell if I got a TikTok community and they donate everything I need for my class for the year, why y'all felt like y'all bitch ass should have came and messed with it in the first place. Like that's why I be like, shit ain't set up the way it used to be. People be feeling like everything need to be a video. Okay, they gonna see you get your ass whooped on this video. Like that lady, that white lady that pushed that black lady in that store, and in the basket she wouldn't move out the aisle, and then she hollering help like you ain't the one who fucking started this. Like I would have had her old ass on the floor. Like girl. Okay. They don't provide extra resources for troubled kids. They just get them a pill. That or put them in school suspension, child. That was the dumbest shit I ever like. I'm like okay. That's just like the little girl that got her hair pulled out, her braids pulled out at the root because them girls jumped her, and then they put her in school suspension to keep her away from them. That's not what that's for.
See, God knew.
That's not what that's for.
God knew. God knew that I didn't need a daughter. He knew. He was like, no.
But that's
one son, two sons, three sons. 1, 2, 3. I'm like, no. I already go crazy over them. So imagine me pulling up to that bitch fully strapped. Like, show me the teacher. I'm gonna go in this bitch without y'all. Make a choice. Put down the phone, lady. Pull that bitch out the fucking socket.
I always had homework too. Nowadays it's like they do everything at school.
How y'all feeling about that? What you mean? What about it? What's wrong with it? Something wrong with it? What'd he do?
How y'all feel about the girl that just got the $3 million record deal and she AI? How y'all feel about that?
Oh, it was a girl?
Yes.
I didn't know. Like somebody.
It's a girl from Mississippi.
So she got a record.
She's a poet. And I thought, now I don't know. I thought from the songs, it was the girl actually singing the songs. And she just made an AI version of herself because she doesn't look the way the world wants you to look. So that's why she did it like that. Now, I don't know if that's the case. Her name is like something Monet or something like that. I don't know. But like singers are heated. I seen somebody do a whole spiel about not supporting AI, especially in the artist space, because she literally got a $3 million deal. And they was like, AI can write songs, AI can sing for you. Like if you sing like this and you be like, oh, make this a country song, AI can do it. But like my whole thing is, I thought the girl was actually singing. I don't know. But she made an AI persona of herself to look like what the world wants you to look like if you're a performer. And that's why her shit is doing so well. Now, if her songs are written and sung by AI, that's where I feel like that is definitely a problem. Yeah. So I don't know the details. I just know the girl is from Mississippi. All her songs are based off life experience from her or her friends. And I thought she was actually singing. But... and the AI looks beautiful. Like the way she generated, like if you didn't know it was AI, you wouldn't think it was AI. But she just got a recording deal and they want her to go on tour. I'm telling the people, like she's getting a record deal, but like her fans, people that actually listen to her songs, want her to go on tour.
But that's all that matters. Like you can't do nothing.
She a VTuber with extra steps. It's like I get it. on both sides though. Because if I can sing and you can't, but you look better, and they gonna give you a record deal because they can auto tune your shit or get somebody else to sing undertones, what's the difference in me fucking can sing and I make myself look how I want to so that everybody can accept me the way I am? What's the difference?
I as a writer, I understand, cause writing music ain't as easy as people think it is. Like, I haven't wrote a song in like over a year, maybe 2 now, and like writer's block. But I'm doing something else right now, and I'm cooking every day.
That's what she looked like as AI. That's what she looks like as AI. I don't know what the actual girl look like. I know she from Mississippi, so I'm like, she signed a new AI artist, signs $3 million, and the album is fire. Cause I listen to some of the songs. That is some of the most relatable shit I've heard in recent years. That's probably why the motherfuckers that do sing is mad. But if she wrote it and she sings it, y'all can't really say shit.
Yeah, if she wrote it, she sung it. You're like, let it go. But like, here's the thing too, like,
and I would think as a record, if I owned a record company, I would check that shit before I gave her a deal, because anybody can make AI in the songs and shit if that's like, the case.
AI can write the lyrics, but if you singing them shits, what's the problem? If it's her voice,
your mama sound like she smokes cigarettes, bitch. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all keep coming over here with that bullshit. Some of y'all gonna come up missing like the other person that they out here looking for. Keep playing. Let me tell y'all something real quick. Let me tell y'all a life lesson. When you bother people that don't bother you, and you don't know how much God got they back or how much karma on their side, and when fucked up shit start happening to you and you don't know why, remember me. Remember that. When you out here talking shit about me and don't know me and my struggles or how I worship, who I pray to, or what I got going on, and your life takes a turn, remember me. Okay? Remember me. Just remember that. Because I don't bother nobody, but I don't play either. Y'all got the game fucked up thinking everybody nice. I'm not nice. I'm kind. I don't want to see nothing fucked up happen to nobody, but don't play with me. And that's the last time I'm fucking say that shit on this channel. Because some of y'all ain't got your mama and daddy to play with, so y'all find other people to play with. And that's why they ain't here. Y'all keep on. And your life gonna get a little more, it's gonna get a little more lonely if you keep playing. Y'all stop doing that. I'm not in the mental space to play with you motherfuckers that like MAGA and all this other kind of shit. That's not the America I live in. Y'all might live in that shit, but I live in Texas. I don't need no license to carry. I just want y'all to know that's how stupid Texas is now. I don't need a license to carry, and you don't know what I'm carrying. It's like, keep playing. Some of y'all play way too fucking much. I'm not your mama. I'm not your sister. I'm not your child. If you're a grown old bitch that out here that ain't got nothing else to do, find somebody to play with. I smoke like cigarettes, but my nigga right here. Where yours at? It sound like I smoke cigarettes. Where your mama at? Where your grandma at? Where your loved ones? Do you have any? Do you have a job? Do you have a career? Do you have a pet? Do you have anyone that loves you? Anyone that hugs you or kisses you before you go to sleep at night? Ask yourself these questions before you play with me.
But yeah, like back to the right.
Not you gonna come back to my butt, back to the right.
If she wrote the songs and she sang, or hell, it like, okay, say she didn't write the songs and AI wrote the songs, right? But she's singing it. That's still her voice. Yeah. Hear me out. Because other people write music and give it to Beyonce and everything else. We don't know where these people got these songs from. You can't judge off that. Judge off her voice.
It's plenty of famous people that got people to write for them though.
But people judge you off your looks. And people will say, I don't see looks. I don't see the superficial. You're a fucking lie. You're a fucking lie. You a fucking lie.
Like, I heard the songs before I even knew the girl was AI before. I just heard some of the stuff popping up on TikTok. Stuff sound real good. Sound amazing. It's so fucking relatable. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if that's her singing though, ain't nothing nobody can do about that shit.
Yeah, if that's her voice singing, I don't give a fuck.
Because like even when you make AI, you still got to get the voice from somewhere. Just like they be out here copying other people's voices now. That's where it get tricky. That's why I was like, as a record label, if you don't want to be sued, I would think you would check into all this stuff. Because imagine she stole somebody's voice.
Yeah.
And made AI. That's a legal problem. So,
but if it's her voice, if those are her vocals, fuck it. That's what I say.
Right. I only see the problem if it's all AI. If the songs, her voice, and the character is AI, that's a problem because anybody can do that and make money off of it.
Well, the character I don't really care about, and the lyrics I don't care about. The voice is the thing. Because if you using somebody else's voice, that's the problem. That's where it gets like, okay, you have no talent at all. But if you harmonizing that shit up, even if you're listening to it and then you're singing it and it's your voice on the record, cool, that's your voice. Don't pull a Jennifer Lopez and it's not your voice.
Because the character got the same, they got their own name apart from that girl's and everything. Like they don't have the same name.
Okay.
Just like having a stage name.
Okay, like, so let's say it's the character, the AI, all that stuff is something else. But it's her voice. I still feel like it's her voice. If it's hers and it's nobody else's, I don't see the problem. As a person who's written music, all the songs y'all heard from me, I wrote those songs. Those are my songs. Now I didn't mix them and master them and all that. That was Omega. But the lyrics and the vocals, every vocal on those fucking songs are me. From the low notes to the high notes, those are my shits.
If it's her voice and she writing it, she good. And I get certain people being mad about that, but at the end of the day, it's just like to show the voice. That's why they had a back turned before they hear people sing, so that they don't judge people on their appearance before they do their voice.
Because most people do. People are biased.
So if she got fans, you don't have to be her fan. But like at the end of the day, I could get it. Like if I sound better than some of y'all biggest artists,
which a lot of
and
people
the only
do,
thing I don't have is the money or the looks, then I don't disagree.
Cause that's what TikTok showed you. TikTok showed you there are better singers in the world than Beyonce. That shit is crazy.
Everybody don't have the money to go get a whole new face.
There are better singers in the world than Chris Brown. TikTok showed y'all this shit. But they don't look like Beyonce. They don't look like Chris Brown. So you don't want to listen to those people. Like, that's just facts.
True, because if I see Sabrina, then see Sia. And to me, I feel like Sia sounds better than her, but y'all gonna judge her based off how she look. Sabrina Carpenter is like the next Taylor Swift. She's that young white girl that can sing, and they gonna build her up. And I think they probably friends anyway, but it's like, but Sia is different. Like, she built different.
Let's get up out of here, because it's gonna get later and later.
So it looks like she's a poet and use AI to turn her poems into music. I mean, it's still her shit, but it's like, is it her voice though?
Yeah, that's the
like,
thing.
can she sing? That's the biggest question is, can she sing?
If she can't sing, then that's the problem. For me, that's the problem. If it's her poetry turned into lyrics, and if it's her voice, cool. If she wrote it and it's her voice, perfect. But if it's not her voice, that's the problem, y'all. Mm-hmm. Because your voice is unique to you. Your voice is
Gracie Abrams is.
Like, your voice is unique to you. And if she's not singing it, now that I can't get behind.
Not the white girl from the
She wrote it, cool. That's cool. That's even better. That means you wrote it and you sung it, which is perfect. But if you're not singing it, yeah, that's not way
it'll come out, because them artists gonna be mad if she getting a deal and she ain't singing though. Because there's some artists who can sing that ain't getting deals like that. So, but we gonna go. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Be safe if you go out. As you can see in the chat, nowhere is safe. No matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? You may have to stab or shoot somebody, but at the end of the day, hey, be safe. I'll see y'all later for the community night. I don't know what I'm playing. I might get on Fortnite. Nah, I might play Fortnite because they got them damn chats. What's the shit now that I've been sending you? They got proximity chat, so you can hear people in the game that ain't on your team and shit no more. They just added that.
Yeah, I did.
You
I
should.
downloaded it.
I was gonna say you should. I don't know if you took it off, but you should. But I don't know what movie I'm watching Sunday. I don't know that either. But